Yes, hi. Dumelang bagajong. Um, I just want to share a story, once again, that happened recently. You know, when we say that, when BOLOI, which is the after you, bro, they don't give up. Hey, they do not give up, bro. They do not give up. That to a point where now that I honestly feel sorry for them. You know, I no longer, you know, like I said, I'm no longer in that thing of like, why me feeling sorry for myself. I've realized the power of God. I've realized God's hand on over my life. I've realized the purpose. I've realized why God protected me so much. I now honestly see why, right? Also, the devil, in fact. Guys, I'll make honestly the video about the water spirits, right? Um, but let me just touch on the devil. When are we saying that the water spirits? Honestly, again, but then I'll keep on saying these things. There are people who say there's a good water spirit, there's a bad water spirit. I'll keep on underlining that thing up because I don't know, right? But I'll talk about my experience with the water spirits recently. Like if you see most of my videos that I've been talking about fear, imposter syndromes, which is all the spirits of the devil, right? Recently, I've shared fear of now wanting to go and do what I love, right? My purpose, right? Guess what happens? Now I've been having dreams that the dreams that come from the water spirits. Remember, I've already can differentiate the dreams from BOLOI. Yes, which is they can place dreams in your head, in your dreams, which is they can make you dream what they want you to dream. They can make you dream of what they want you to believe. That's a true story. The dreams from the water spirits as well. I can differentiate also the dreams from God. Three dreams, I can differentiate them. How do I differentiate them? The dreams from BOLOI, they don't make sense. They don't make sense. They don't connect with yourself like anyway. The dreams that from God, when I wake up and the dreams, it's a dream from God. When I, maybe let's say I forget or I remember the dream, it connects with your something that's called, I won't say chakras, right? I won't say chakra, whatever, but then the butterflies in your stomach, that dream when comes from God, it connects here, like deep. When you remember of it, you remember like, okay, cool. I confirm that the dream that come from God, right? One thing about the dreams from the water spirits, they don't connect here. They're just in your head. That's how I remember. I can differentiate, right? Recently, I've been having a dreams, right, that I've shared fear. I let go of fear. Um, get off the imposter syndromes, whatever. Get over that. Now, recently, I've been having fearful dreams from the water spirits. I've been having dreams like having a plane crash, like plane accident involving in a how do I say this? Involved in a plane crash accident. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, those are type of dreams that I've been having. Right now that I've shared everything, I get to know who I am. Those are dreams that I've been having. That's why we say, guys, the water spirit is not of God. Honestly, now with that dreams, recently just yesterday, I had a dream where I had a acting coach, and I will see myself losing my sight, right? Which is it put fear on me so that I don't do what I'm meant to do. But we're not going to talk about the water spirits, right? I want to share a story when I say witches. When they're after you, they're after you. So here's a story, right? To just give a context, right? Recently, I almost lost my sight, becoming blind. You know, remember they tried with dark animals. They tried with stroke. They tried with my feet, right? Just by the way, just the feet as well, because this people, they when you sleep, that's outside the door, you put muti, and those muti get under your feet, and they. But for me, God God is amazing. God protected me, you know. Um, when witches are after you, man, they don't give up. They do not give up. That's one thing for sure. Recently, I almost lost my sight, not see, right? With the feet, I there was a time when I was supposed to go to those 2 weekends back. Was supposed to, after like I've let go of fear and say like, hey man, let me just go and DJ, right? I when I went there, not that I went. I was ready. I was ready. I just look nice, smell good, and I was ready to say like, "Hi, let's rock, let's go." When I was about to leave, guys, I could not feel my legs. I could not feel my legs. Um, I could not feel my legs. You know, we said that you will never talk about my experience, my story, with set mode, whatever. But I did not feel my legs. That's the reason why I could not do the to go actually go and do this thing. Um, guys, witchcraft is real. Witchcraft is real. Let's go to the blind, right? So let's just give a backup story, right? What happens? So recently, my uncle passed away, right? My uncle passed away. I'm in Rustenburg, right? Home is in the Northern Cape, the rural areas of the Northern Cape, right? One of my uncle passed away. One uncle who once confronted them, right? Like physically, not physically, but verbally confront them about what they are doing, right, at home. Um, he passed away. Um, and how he even passed away, man, it's just in a most sad story, sad way, right? Where they, you know, tabula, right? Here's the way of. Let me just teach people how to tabula. I'll go back to the how I lost my sight. I'll just keep whatever that comes to my head. I'll just talk. How they tabula people, right? Where I come from. When I say that witchcraft in cities, witchcraft in small towns, in the burb, the witchcraft there, it's swag. Witchcraft in the rural areas, it's intense. Witchcraft in the rural areas, it's how the tabula people, right? With my uncle, that's what I saw. How these people tabula people, right? Because there's a thing, they have dark animals, they have a spiritual animals that they can create. They create these animals, but here's the thing, they cannot create what? Spirit. They cannot create spirit. They take spirits from people, right? My uncle was sick, right? He was told that he has HIV positive. He's HIV positive. Did not have HIV positive. Um, there's a dark animals. Those dark animals, they have that disease. It has all the HIV symptoms. So what happens? They give him muti, right? That chows him inside slowly, right? It's almost like these animals, they're eating him up, right? He's inside. They eat him slowly. Um, well, these animals, they take, the more he get weak and weak, they suck the spirit out of him slowly until he take his last breath. Then what happens? They captured his spirit into those animals. That's how those animals, they can live. They can now send those animals. He passed away. I did not go to the funeral. My mom and my sister, they went. Then they left during the week, right? They left during the week. Sunday, my mom came back, and then my sister only came back a week later, right? And they kept on telling her to, when are you going back to Rustenburg? You should go. When are you going back to Rustenburg? They just keep on saying those things. That's why I say witches, they are smartest people. They're the most intelligent people. Everyone else is dumb, according to them. Witches, then eventually my sister came back, right? I remember this thing, and I had a dream about it, right? Where my uncle passed away, and in my dream he passed away, right? And he was giving me the what you call this thing? The program, right? The program, the white paper, the program where at the funeral, right? But then I didn't understand the dream, right? I didn't understand the dream, and I was like, okay, cool. My sister came. It was on Sunday afternoon, right? She was inside the house, right? She got inside the house, and I came. I don't know where I was from, and I found her. The moment I met up with my sister, my body had like I don't know how to explain this, man. Have you seen like chili body? It's not even chili, man. It was not chili. It was just like there was something that was over my body the moment I met up with my sister. I then went to couple my sister to where she stayed, right? And when we got there, she gave me the program, right? Now the dream makes sense, but still then I didn't understand, right? She gave me a program of my uncle's funeral, right? I came back home and I started reading it, right? At night, my eyes are itchy, right? My eyes are itchy. It's Sunday night. Sunday night, my eyes are itchy around the side, right? Around just this side. My eyes are itchy Sunday. I ignore them. I just ignore. Right? I ignore them. Sunday night, right? My sister came Sunday night. Monday morning, I wake up to a dream where I dream of animals. I dream of animals around me. There were just animals around me. Okay? Still, I don't understand the dream, right? Yeah. I just dream of the animals. I didn't understand what that meant. Okay, let go of the dream. Monday during the day, my eyes are itchy, just like the round circle of just itchy. No, the dream. I had lost my sight. I could not see. Right, I could not see. I was like how someone who can't see, they're directed ways. Someone direct you. hold you by hand, right? I could not see. I lost my sight. There were animals around me. Yeah. And then there was animals around me. And then that's the dream, or the dream that I had Monday morning, right? Sunday night, going to Monday. There were animals around me, right? And then during the day, Monday, my eyes are getting itchy and itchy and itchy, right? And I dream of last night I lost my sight. I was blind. During the day, my eyes are itchy, like getting burning, like burning. And I'm like, what is going on, right? In my dream, that dream again, it's in my dream. It's my grandmother who tells me that it's who yesterday talking about one of my mom's sister. It's her who did that yesterday, right? Um, and then um during the day, Monday, during the day, it's getting worse, getting worse. Monday at night, bro, it's getting worse. I'm burning the side. And then I took water, right? I just took water. For me, I always do. I just always use water. Took water, tap water, pray over the water, prayed over the water, and I washed my hand, my eyes. I washed my eyes while I was talking live, when I'm praying. Wash my eyes. Um, I went to sleep Monday night. When I wake up in the morning, guys, when I wake up in the morning, so my mom, right? My mom sells chickens, right, at home. My mom sells chickens where she buy them from poultry, and she buys them, right? We also have like a live home chickens at home, right? So they stay in something called hoko. I don't know, because hoko. I don't know how to say hoko in English, whatever. I don't know. So they stay on mohoko. Just by I'll talk more about that as well. When we wake up Tuesday morning, one of the chickens lost the eyesight. It has like a pimples all over around the eyes. It lost the eyesight. Horrible. I wanted to take a video, right? That's Sunday. That's Tuesday. It lost its eye. It has like a pimples all over its eyes, right? Now it connects to a dream that on Monday morning I woke up to a dream where I've lost my sight. There were animals around me, right? The chicken has lost eyesight. It has like a pimples all over the eyes. When we wake up, um, when we wake up, not Tuesday, Wednesday, it died. The disease went to another chicken. It also has the same thing, right? And when it because it's itchy, they scratch it. The chicken scratch itself, right? And it hurts the eye, right? It lost its sight as well. Can't see, and it died the following day because they cannot eat. The following day, Thursday, another chicken as well. Literally Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Within that period of time, 4 chickens died because due to the eyesight, right? And I remember telling my sister about the dream, and we said to her, let's wait for the 5th chicken to die, right? the fourth one died. I said, let's just wait for the fifth one to die, because we see that they're gonna finish all the chickens. Then when we said that, okay, if the fifth chicken die, they will die on their own. But the fifth one, if it lose the eyesight, then we'll cut its throat. We'll just slaughter it and speak life and probably send back whatever, cancel whatever the spirit, right? You know, but then the fourth one, stop at the fourth one. Within 5 days, 4 days, four chickens died because of the eye, the eyesight. You know, that's when I knew, yeah, man, these people are serious about what they've started. But they keep on failing, but they don't want to give up. You know, they don't want to give up. You know, and I said to myself, like, every time when I pray, I will never do the back to the center thing, man. I've seen back to the center thing happening. Honestly, that before I even knew that I have a spiritual gift, but I've seen the back to the center thing working to for me, to people that have done something to me, and I've seen it happens, right? I don't know if guys you remember this time when I said I almost lost my mind. Second time when I was working as a security guard, and there was this guys who were sangomas. I've said this story before, and literally we've seen. I've said this story before, though. I think I've shared this story before, where those guys, they were sangomas. I was in that town going to look for my father, rejected by my family, the father side of family. Then I looked for a job just so that I can be there. I was just imposing myself on people. And I got a job as a security. Then we went to stay somewhere in a middle of nowhere. And then there was this guys, there were 10 security guards, and the few of them, they were sangomas, right? And they will use muti. I've said this one before, though. And then they end up doing it in my room, right? Fafazing that muti in my room, you know. And I remember praying, and I would pray for me. I would just pray for my protection. I've never said whatever, pray for people, bad things will happen to people, whatever. I've never. And but I remember saying, and they will talk bad about me, those guys. Dude, have you ever like realized like I'm there every day? I keep on asking myself, what am I doing here? Right? What am I doing here? You know, when people are off going to their homes, I can't go anywhere because of I'm imposing myself in this family. And here are the guys, this that I don't even know, but they have a problem with me, and I don't know them, right? And I remember saying to the guys at the time when I left there, I said, before I leave, I didn't say something's going to happen to them, but I said that because of my thing, I was like, I wanted to report them to the office, whatever, because I just understand like why they're so obsessed with me, why they just want to, they will gossip about me, they will, when we're cooking, remember there was like we share chicken, not chicken, we share like there were room outside, right? And we share a fridge, and we share kitchen, right? So before you go into work, we'll put like a pots and just to cook, and they will go to the kitchen when we're still busy, maybe take a bath, or just put like a pot, still cooking, and maybe gonna chill, in my room. They will just go, and I remember we're using like stove, like what's the stove, not prime stove, gas stove, right? And they will increase the heat of the food, and they will run away to their um to their room. When I get there, like literally within 2 minutes, I know that 2 minutes or 5 minutes, the pot is burnt, has the food is burnt. because of the just increase the what you call this thing, the stove heat, and I just, you know, hey, man, oh, Mutugoishili in life, man, Mutugoishili in life, and remember saying to my childhood friend who got me a job there, and I remember saying to him that when I leave, these guys, they're gonna leave their job. I did not need that job. Right? I was there. I didn't even go there to look for a job. I just got this job because of I wanted to just to the family. Um, they need that job. They didn't even have matric. First of all, you know, when people say that someone who's sangomas, which is they will never be satisfied with anything. They just lawyer for stupid thing. They have a job, we say pay same salary. Like, what's your problem, right? I said to them that not something's gonna happen to them. I said that when I leave this job, these guys are gonna leave this job as well, because of, for me, I wanted to go and report them or something. But before I left there, one of the guys got in not accident. He drove a car. A he drove what thing? He drove work vehicle without permission. He's not supposed to drive the car, and he got in a car accident with it. The other one, same weekend, he went home and he went to steal animals or whatever livestock, and he got caught and he got arrested. And literally, the time when I left, they had left. Both of them, they were chased out of the work. You know, because of the other one drove the car without permission. You're not supposed to be driving. He got a car accident, and it's in the mine. He works as a security guard. He doesn't have a right. The other one, you work as a security guard. If you have a security guard, you don't. If you have a criminal record, you can't work in a security company, whatever. Yeah. So, man, for me, my family, man, that's the one thing I always say. I will never pray anything to happen to them or do back to send to them. I will never. But man, people are evil. People are evil, man. So yeah, man, that's a story. How I almost, you know, how I almost lost my sight. And very week later, because I do videos, they see the update. I do video on TikTok now. I don't fear. Right now, I expose witchcraft. I don't fear witchcraft. Honestly, I share videos on TikTok how to people to protect themselves with witchcraft, how to notice witchcraft, whatever. I share that story on TikTok. Later, 2 weeks later, a few weeks later, I had a dream that I was chased by a car. Right? I've said before that not chased by a car, but hit by a car. Basically, they send what? A car accident. Already, but now I know witchcraft when it happens to me. The spirit of witchcraft when it's sent to me. The moment it gets to me, I know, and what I know that I need to speak and cancel it and not send it back, but protection, and cancel the spirit that comes over me at that point. Even when I'm sleepy, that spirit when it comes to me, I know I need to pray and just cancel it. Now I know. Yeah, man. People are evil, man. So yeah, man. That's the story that I wanted to share. I want to talk more about, I don't know, the next video. Probably I should just do a video now. I want to talk more about the water spirits, especially within the entertainment industry. Just to show people, man, that you do not need the water spirit. Your gift is your gift. It's gonna be there. The water spirit chase after you because of you have a gift. Even if you don't go to water, your gift is still gonna work. You just not allow God to use that gift on your behalf. Let the Spirit of God to lead you how to use your gift. The water spirit may lies to people. The water spirit deceives people. So many people that have so much potential of to creating miracles, honestly, but they are limited. Yeah, get that. They are limited by the water spirits. The water spirits limits people's gift faith. So many people they practice witchcraft. We're in era where we're supposed to people with a spiritual gift, chosen ones within homes, they're supposed to end generation curse within family, but actually people who use the water spirit, people who go to Twasa, because of Twasa fit. One thing that people teach in Twasi is witchcraft, right? The water spirits, these people create instead of breaking generational curse within homes, they're creating generational curse, and they think that it's money that is gonna they create generational curse for their kids without knowing, and they think that having money is gonna save their children, but actually kuzokushuba mfana. I feel sorry for people who use the water spirits mfana. Again, I'll say these things. There are people who say there's a good water spirit, there's a better water spirit. I don't know that, but I'm talking from my experience.